Today I was thinking about those powerful words that Jesus said on the cross. It is finished. And I started to reflect on those words, and the Lord gave me meaning for my own life. You know, what does it mean? So obviously, Jesus went to the cross. He allowed for his blood to be shed so that he could become sin for us. And the great exchange happened where we become the righteousness of God and we become right with God. I mean, that's so amazing. Jesus suffered and we gained right standing with God. But I also believe that those words meant a little bit more than just that my part was done. Of course, Jesus did his part and he said, it is finished. But Jesus was projecting. Jesus was speaking in faith because he knew that the Father had to do his part also. He had to give himself over to God the Father to believe that what he promised was to raise him from the dead so that he could become the high priest, to bring the blood to heaven, to the holy place, because it says in Hebrews 9:12 that Jesus didn't enter the holy place with the bulls, with the blood of calves and bulls. No, he went in with his own precious unblemished blood, and in order to do that, he had to rely on God the Father to raise him from the dead. So when Jesus said, it is finished, Jesus was saying, okay, my part is done. I did what I had to do. But he was also projecting into the future because he knew it was a fait accompli. There was no doubt in his mind. It was happening. It was going to happen. Jesus was going to be raised from the dead, and the Father was going to accept his sacrifice. There was no doubt about it. So when Jesus spoke that, it was a real statement of faith and a prophetic decree as well that it was going to be done. It is finished. The whole thing was finished. Not only my part was finished, but because he knew the love of God. That's the key here. Because he knew how much God loved him. Because he was so much in one accord with God, the Father. He knew that whatever God promised, he was going to do. So Jesus could do his part, and he knew that he would get the result of doing whatever he was called to do. And in my life, I see that. I need a deeper revelation. We need a deeper revelation of the love that God has for us. And when we feel that all-encompassing love, we have no fear. We can speak to mountains. We call those things that are not as though they are, because it's not us. We know that God loves us so much that he's ready to give us anything that we ask for in his name. So like Jesus said, say it in your life. It is finished. It is finished because we're doing our part. And God, who we rely on, will also do his part because of the deep, eternal, penetrating, everlasting, unfailing love of God. I pray that you experience, and I experience, we all experience that unbelievable, amazing love of God. May God richly bless you today.